What's up and good morning, guys. Thanks for tuning in today. We got an exciting video. One of the first modifications we're going to be doing to my 2014 Toyota Tundra, also known as Muffin. Let's get into it. So today we're going to be starting one of the first modifications I'm super excited for, and it's going to be based off of some visuals, both what I can see and what kind of looks cool for the truck. And it's gonna be time to change these out. So everything you see here comes in the kit aside from the lights. You can buy this kit, I think, with lights, but since I already had them and I took them out of my last truck, obviously you can just buy the kit, which is really awesome. I think it was a really great price too. Saved me a lot of time with trying to make my own brackets. So, and then one of the other cool things is that it comes with, they are factory adapters, so that it goes from the Baja Designs connector that they use to the factory light connector that Toyota uses. So that is also going to save me a bunch of time. But I do really appreciate when companies give really nice trick little kits like this. Again, shout out to Baja Designs, you guys are freaking awesome. It also comes with, so this is going to be another part of the hardware kit, and then obviously it comes with our round bezels to fill up that Toyota pocket. So to gain access to your factory fog lights, it looks like you're gonna have to take off these two 10mm. There is a small button clip back there, if you can see it right where my finger's pointing. And then I was looking, and I think we also have to take off this bolt here. And we might, oh, and this one right here. And then you can take this cover off and, oh, there's one also hiding here. My apologies. So 1, 2, 3, the clip, and the 210s. So let's go ahead and pop this out, and then I'll show you if I missed anything. Okay, so I was right. That takes 4 10mm screws and 1 12mm screw, as well as popping that interior clip off. When you take it off, you want to take this piece, and I actually just broke mine, so that's good to know, but you want to kind of wiggle it this way out as you're kind of prying it this way and down, and then it comes right out. And now we have access to the back side of our fog light. Now with our driver's side tire turned away from us, we can really see in the back of here, and we're going to see just how this needs us to take it out. I see couple of Phillips screws hiding back in there. One there. And one over there, I think. Go ahead and pop this out, and we'll test fit the Baja Designs. If you got a screwdriver, it'll fit right into the pocket here, and you can start to unscrew the Phillips that holds in this fog light. Oh, just kidding. All right. There we go, we got our factory light loose. All right, so we got our light. I realized during that time lapse that I just showed you guys that at first I put the bezel on facing this way, but because of the shape of the plastic, you need to put it on directional. So the driver's side, the higher bezel, I guess the easiest way to think of this is your bezel, the high side right there, should be aimed towards the center of the truck. That's going to be the direction that, or the orientation that they want these to be. Dude, oh, it's going to be so sick. Okay, so pairing it to the factory light, we have our Baja Designs here, and this is our driver's side. So you're going to take this bracket here, should have the one eyelet here, has this. This is the driver's side. It's going to go on the outer side of your light, like so, because this is actually going to be what screws in and holds the light. And then this is going to be for the interior mount. It's going to mount to the light here, and these tabs index into the fog light housing that's in the bumper. So the bolts are a 4mm Allen, and then earlier when I took this apart, these are a 2.5mm Allen, just so you guys know. Just gonna do a little dab on there. All right, so we're gonna try and do this one hand. We got the bracket mounts like this, and then you got the side that's gonna slot in, goes like that. So we come in here, and you kind of gotta hook and loop it into there. This bad boy is gonna go up like that. And that was pretty horrible camera work, I apologize. All right guys, like I said, I'm learning. So we are mounted in there. I got my little work light here so we can see a little better. So we got kind of a hook and loop kind of thing over here. And then we got the one Phillips here. And if you notice, it's still real wobbly. And I was wondering what the heck they give you this bolt for, and I just realized what it is. So we're gonna take that back out and I'll show you what you're supposed to do with this, because I just had the epiphany of now I know what the heck I'm doing. So with that pulled back out of there, we now know which way this needs to be clocked, so that's fine that we tightened it. Now, what you need to do with these long bolts that come in the kit, you're gonna take your bolt and a washer, and you're gonna run it through this lower mounting hole. Do another washer, and then we're gonna put our nylon nut all the way on there, and then we're gonna put this is gonna be a little brace that's gonna push into the back, into one of the corners of the interior side of the bumper. It's really gonna help secure this thing up. So give me a second while I thread this sucker on, because it is a nylon nut, so this is gonna take a long time. Give me a second. So when you're ready to be installed, this should be the final look for the driver's side. Like I said, you got that bezel going towards the inner side of the truck. We got our hook side bracket and our bolt side bracket with our little support bolt. That's pretty trick how they came up with that, and they did provide a little rubber pad to go over the thread. It does also have some little rubber adhesive, so we're gonna stick that in there as best as we can. That way it kind of just rubs and shouldn't make any noise, but if it does start rattling, we know that we just have to replace this rubber little bushing guy. So now onto our wiring, pretty straightforward. We've got our connection side that's gonna go to the factory harness in the truck. I'm not sure what they call these. This says an unpin, no. I think this is the WePack 2 connector, I think is the OEM name for it. At least that's what it says on the sheet. And then we have our Baja Design side connector. So just gonna plug this into the truck and then figure out which wire goes to which side before I install this. And then that's it. We can repeat the process for the passenger side. Tap that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up so I know that you appreciate and or enjoyed today's video. I will see you guys in the next one.